You're watching NFL Daily, and before we get into today's news and rumors, I am going to tell you about our awesome sponsor, Manscaped. Head on over to manscaped.com. Use code CHAT. That's going to save you 20% off and get free shipping. You're going to be able to see why over 4 million men use Manscaped products. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I don't want you to be lonely on Valentine's Day. Go ahead, manscaped.com/chat. Now, the stories that we're going to be talking about here on today's show, we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders, which still, when I say it out loud, it seems a little bit weird. Who's going to be the next quarterback for the Buccaneers since Tom Brady retired? We're also going to be breaking down the latest going on around Brian Flores. But first, let's talk about the Commanders. Now, I knew that they were planning on releasing the team name on February 2nd. Washington announced its name on Wednesday as the Commanders, and I want to say that I kind of knew that this was going to happen. For those of you that maybe don't have social media, this name was sort of leaked on TikTok because you could go to WashingtonCommanders.com at one point, essentially, and it would take you to a website that, again, was the Washington Commanders. So we at Chat Sports knew that this was going to happen, but here's my question. I want you guys to grade the name, A, B, C, D, or F. A, you absolutely love it. B, it's good. C, it's an kind of name. D, you hate it. F, it's the worst name in the NFL right now. I'm somewhere between a C minus. I don't love it. I understand their thought process around it, but you had to move on from the Redskins, and now you're deciding to go to another name like the Commanders in terms of war. Like, I don't know. I would have went somewhere else. C minus grade. All right, so let's talk about what Dan Snyder had to say on why they decided to go this route. As an organization, we are excited to rally and rise together as one under our new identity while paying homage to our local roots, what it means to represent the nation's capital. Sorry, you're not even in Washington, D.C. As we kick off our 90th season, it is important for our organization and fans to pay tribute to our past traditions, history, legacy, and the greats that came before us. We continue to honor and represent the burgundy and gold while forming a pathway to a new era in Washington. Today may mark the first day for Washington Commanders, but we are always will be Washington. Not only was the name judged, I also, guys, want you to look at these jerseys because they released a few different designs of the jerseys. You can see here Chase Young repping the white jersey. You got Terry McLaurin, or as I call him, Terry McScoring, and you know he's scoring, especially if he's using Manscaped products. And then this final jersey here, the black one. I mean, this one to me looks like a rip-off version of the Arizona State Sun Devils jersey. I personally wasn't all that crazy about the design, but then again, if you're going to slap a little W on front of the helmet, whoever's designing this jersey, I'm sorry, I think you should be looking for a new career. So what do y'all think? Grade the Commanders jersey, scale it from 0 to 100. Let me know what y'all are thinking down in the comment section. Rate the Washington Commanders jersey from a scale from 0 to 100. Let me know what y'all are thinking. If some of you want to go ahead and type 69, hey, you can be immature. I know we got a lot of immature people here at Chat Sports as well. Now, to make sure you guys aren't alone on Valentine's Day, which, again, is on February 14th. It's coming up. Go ahead, get started with the perfect package. It's usually $87.99, or it is $87.99 with promo code CHAT. I personally love the Lawnmower 4.0. You can use it in the shower. It's got that light at the very end of the razor. That's the word I was looking for. But also, one of the things that I love, the ball deodorant and ball toner. Has anybody ever heard of Famunda cheese? If you haven't, Google it, because I don't want you to have it, and you can get rid of it with our awesome products here. It's manscaped.com/chat. Promo code for 20% off Valentine's Day. It's an awesome gift for you. And if you're a girl watching this show and you don't know what to get your guy, I promise you it's going to be an awesome gift for you as well. Let's talk about the latest going on now with Brian Flores, because obviously a lot of stuff has happened. So Flores sued the NFL, plus the Giants, plus the Dolphins, plus the Broncos, and the former Dolphins coach alleges racism in the hiring practices. The 58-page lawsuit was filed in Manhattan federal court Tuesday and seeks class action status. Now here's what ESPN had to say on the whole Flores lawsuit. They're going to go ahead and break it down for you. Flores alleges that the Dolphins owner Stephen Ross attempted to incentivize him to tank or purposely lose games. Shortly after he was hired in 2019, with Ross allegedly offering Flores $100,000 for every loss that season. Flores says that the team won games late in the season. Dolphins general manager Chris Grier told Ross he was mad on the field success was compromising the team's draft position. If this does come out to be true, and I've seen the other reports coming out there from Hugh Jackson, sorry Hugh, I don't personally believe you, but if this is true, Stephen Ross is absolutely going to have to sell the Dolphins. I mean, if you're going to sit here and tell me that Pete Rose can't get into the MLB Hall of Fame, then this is the exact same thing to me. Stephen Ross will have to sell the Dolphins if that happens. Now, if Ross does end up selling the team, we're going to be making a video about it. We always do our best here at Chat Sports to keep you guys up to date. So whether it's NFL news, whether it's rumors, whether it's free agency, draft, trades, we got you covered. Hit that big red button that says subscribe because I don't want you to miss anything the entire offseason. Let's continue to talk about this whole Flores lawsuit. This is from ESPN again. Flores also alleged that the Giants interviewed him last month for their head coaching vacancy for no other reason than compliance with the NFL's Rooney Rule, which requires teams to interview minority candidates for their open positions. Now, I'm going to show you a picture. Apparently, it is a text message between Bill Belichick and Flores. I know it's a little bit difficult to see, but essentially what happens was Bill Belichick meant to message Brian Dable and congratulate him on getting the new head coaching job with the New York Giants. Instead, he texted Brian Flores, and instead Flores was like, wait a minute, how do you know about this? I mean, imagine you text your girlfriend, but you meant to text your side piece, and then now you're in a whole other major situation. So here's my next question, because I've been seeing this on social media, because if you read the text messages, it doesn't really look like something Bill Belichick would send. Now, I don't know if they were real or not. All I'm going to do, though, is ask you because that's what I'm going to do here at Chat Sports. So why for yes and for no? Are those texts that you just saw on screen from Bill Belichick, are they real? Why for yes or and for no? Now, I do agree with Flores in terms of he does need to bring some light to the overall hiring process in the NFL. And some of his overall breakdowns in that 58-page lawsuit, this is basically what he's trying to achieve. This is how I broke it down in 5 steps. Increase influence of black individuals in hiring, increase objectivity of hiring / firing and general managers, head coaches, and coordinators, increase the number of black coordinators, incentivize hiring / retention of black GMs, head coaches, and coordinators, transparency of pay for GMs, coaches, and coordinators. Now, here's what Flores also then had to go on and say. God has gifted me with a special talent to coach the game of football, but the need for change is bigger than my personal goals. In making the decision to file the class action complaint today, I understand that I may be risking coaching the game that I love and that has done so much for my family and me. My sincere hope is that by standing up against systematic racism in the NFL, others will join me to ensure that positive change is made for generations to come. So what I want you guys to do right now is give me your one-word reaction. And I know there's a lot to digest and all of that I just broke down. Hopefully, I did as best as I possibly could to give you a Spark Notes version of a 58-page lawsuit. But out of everything that I gave, out of everything that you have personally read, what is your one-word reaction to the Brian Flores lawsuit?